of UnitedHealthcare fatally pow outside hotel in New York City. Crazy work, people. Let's see what the world has to say about it. Let's go straight
on the scene. We saw as officers attempted to give this man CPR, those first on the scene. We saw as officers attempted to give this man CPR, those desperate moments. But again, this victim, the man who was shot in the chest, has died. This all happened about 6:45 in the morning outside of the Hilton Hotel right off 6th Avenue. The suspect described as a 6-foot-tall man with a slim build, possibly wearing a cream-colored jacket, black gloves. He took off northbound on 6th Avenue. People who witnessed this situation, there were actually 2 or 3 people who saw it. They said that it appeared that this suspect was waiting for hours, maybe overnight, outside of the Hilton, possibly targeting this victim. It's unclear potentially how these two know each other. Fox 5, Good Day New York, first on the scene. We saw as officers attempted to give this man.
They said homie was out there possibly waiting for hours. Only people who I know who do pows, who have the ability to wait for hours, are trained powers. So let's just read what Colin Rugg put. Just in apparent powing who powed UnitedHealthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Manhattan used a silencer, according to CBS News in New York. Those are not easy to get. And New York has very strict gun laws, just for the record. NYPD has released photos of the suspect and is now offering 10 bans for that man. Police were seen performing CPR on Thompson after a suspect carried out the attack and fled through a nearby alley. It is believed that the suspect waited for hours for Thompson, with some reporters claiming he waited overnight. Patience. That man is patient. Because ain't no way. And it's brick out in New York right now, bro. It's freezing. Approximately at 6:40 a.m. in the front of the Hilton Hotel, the perpetrator discharged a firearm, striking a 50-year-old male victim in the chest and causing his demise, the police statement said. NYC Mayor Eric Adams said this attack appeared to be targeted. We want to be clear to the New Yorkers that this does not appear to be a random act of violence. Oh, but wait, there's more, people. You thought that was it? No.
Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was fatally shot in Manhattan. I believe that Brian Thompson was targeted. This was an assassination. But why? Well, I'm sure a lot of theories are going to come out over the next couple of days as what this guy was into. But one of the ones has not really been talked about, and it's really hard to find out, obviously, because he was shot, was that UnitedHealthcare and Brian Thompson, the CEO, they were all under investigation from the DOJ. DOJ is suing UnitedHealthcare because they are trying to buy Amnodize, which is the giant home healthcare company. That's not why investors and people of power would be upset. The reason that they are upset is because UnitedHealthcare knew that it was coming under investigation, and instead of calling its investors and the people that are invested in their company and letting them know, hey, this investigation is coming down the pipe, you probably should sell your stock, CEO Brian Thompson and Chief Accounting Officer Tom Ruse had sold all their stock off. Actually, a lawsuit from an unnamed defendant against Brian Thompson and UnitedHealthcare as a whole for doing this exact thing and causing the plaintiff, who again is unnamed, to lose millions and millions of dollars. Saying that UnitedHealthcare was aware of the DOJ investigation since at least October 2023, and instead of disclosing the material investigation to investors and the public, UnitedHealth considered more than $120 million of personally held UnitedHealthcare shares. 4 months between learning about the DOJ investigation and the investigation becoming public, UnitedHealth Chairman Stephen Hemsley sold over $102 million of his personally held UnitedHealthcare shares, and Brian Thompson, the CEO of UnitedHealthcare, sold over 15 million of his personal shares, stating that they had purchased UnitedHealth common stock at an artificially inflated price during the class period and suffered damages as the result of violations of the federal securities laws alleged here. All of these stock sales and all of this investigation stuff actually happened in 2023, but the truth did not come out about it until February 27, 2024, when the Wall Street Journal reported that the DOJ had reopened its antitrust investigation into UnitedHealth. After the disclosure, the price of UnitedHealth stock declined by $27 per share, erasing nearly $25 billion in shareholder revenue in the first part of December. And the CEO of UnitedHealth, who made a ton of money off this whole deal by basically inflating and then dumping the stocks, is now dead. I'd be pretty pissed off too. I don't know that I'd go murderous, but I'd be pretty mad. I'm just saying.